Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. We have a friend in the house. Gosh, how long have we known you?
A long time. We don't need to go into exact numbers.
30 plus
Yeah,
years, 30, 40 years.
We're old. It's we're there.
I don't know. You don't look as old as Shelly and I.
I know you don't. You look good.
I'm brown,
You look great. You look great. Where are you living these days?
I live in South Austin. So I went back to my roots. And so South Austin girl went back to South Austin. And so I'm still there.
I don't think I said your name. This is Cathy Alfaro Wood. So we're so glad you're here.
Hi.
A blast from the past.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Glad to be here. Thanks
so you're
for
a
asking
Southie.
me.
You're
yes,
a Southie.
absolutely. South side.
South side. Awesome.
Crossing north of the river.
I do love
something.
South Austin.
It is.
There's some specialness about it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Central.
Is this our fourth South Austin person today?
I think so. I think
Today
so.
only?
People have been
wow.
doing what is it? Remember when we watched that Convoy movie?
Yeah.
Going up.
Everybody's coming north of the river. North of the river.
All right. So you were just talking about your daughter before we got on that she lives up here.
Well, actually, she did live up here for several years. So actually, both of my kids live in this area.
Oh, nice.
So they're central. They like being
How many
central.
kids?
Two.
Mm-hmm. And how old
Two.
are they?
They are 20. Okay, hold on.
I
don't like to remember how old I am, so that's why.
Yeah.
So one's
Mental block.
26 and one is 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I don't like to say that out loud.
And they both went to McCallum?
Well, one went to McCallum, she was a violinist, so she was at the Fine Arts
the Fine
program.
Arts program.
Nice.
And then the other one was at Bowie, and he football player and all that stuff. So they're very different, but very different worlds. But
wow.
yeah.
And they both live up here now?
They live up here. One lives with his girlfriend. My son lives with his girlfriend up here, and she's in grad school, and my daughter lives in an apartment up here. So.
Oh, fun.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
I love this area.
There's so much to do.
They
love it, yeah.
And it's so walkable.
Everything is walkable. Everything is really close. And, just all the good food, all the thrift stores. They love
all the
thrifting.
thrift stores.
So,
There's so many
the most
thrift
expensive
stores,
thrift stores in all of the world.
Oh, and in Austin, the thrift.
Look at this
been
ratty
growing,
old
growing,
Sonic
growing.
T-shirt for $75.
yeah. Well, they know that they can get it. That's
exactly.
the thing.
It's like suckers.
Okay, so you grew up in Austin.
Uh-huh.
Tell us about your family growing up.
Well, native Austinite.
Actually born here.
Actually born here.
What hospital?
Seton.
Okay.
Seton, I think.
Mm-hmm.
St. Elmo, Porter,
Porter.
Ann Richards,
Yeah.
Porter. And then Crockett, go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
And then, of course, UT.
Yeah.
Played in the band there. Then
Nice.
Ooh.
What
Yeah.
instrument? What
Trumpet.
Trumpet?
Mhm.
Nice.
Fun.
Yeah.
We love the band.
I love the band.
Yeah.
We freaking love the band
I'm
so
such
much.
a fangirl for the band.
I know.
I'm a band chaser.
We're like a horn chaser.
horn chaser.
I was like a stick chaser.
I know. It doesn't even
Oh.
The
matter.
drumsticks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No, we just
Yeah.
love. We
We just
freaking
love
love
the
the
band.
band.
Yeah.
Like our tailgate is right next to where they march in.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And we cannot miss. We can't miss.
can't
We
miss.
love
I
it.
kept meaning to go look for you because my tailgate's right there too.
I know.
But I just was so busy putting it on. But yeah, mine's right there underneath the big tree.
What's ours
Oh.
too?
Is it really?
Yes.
We might be.
Well, mine's right in the middle,
Okay.
facing
the street.
the street.
Mhm.
I mean, we're like
We're
catty
on
corner.
right onto the hill, right underneath the LBJ library.
Okay.
Okay.
So under that big tree that has the big, limb and everything. So
Oh,
mine's right
I
there.
think that's.
Are
Well,
you-
we'll have to go look.
Yeah.
Are you part of like the tailgate, pre-done tailgate?
So yeah, so that's ours.
Okay.
So I do it for my company.
Okay, what's your
And
company?
It's a Verde Growers.
Okay.
And so I've been doing it for about 3 years now. And
Okay.
so I'm there every week.
Okay, I think I know where you are.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Is it near
We're gonna come
Stacy?
find you next
Is it near
time.
Stacy
Yeah.
Underwood or?
No, south, like
it's
down
right
near us.
next to
Yeah,
us.
come find me. I meant to go look for y'all when
Yeah.
y'all were doing your thing this last time,
Oh
but
my
I just,
gosh,
I just
we were
forgot.
like, we're on the other side of the big tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're right behind the stage.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the Beach Boys?
No.
we were
I didn't either because I
pooped.
don't like them.
Oh.
We were pooped.
Yeah, it was
After
an
the
Well,
early
we
6
one.
walked from
a.m.
like 6 in the morning until
Yeah.
I think we ended up
Those
like,
early
netting quite a
games
bit.
are killers.
I love
no, they're
them.
just
But
too
don't you like
early.
you could be home by like 6 or 7?
Yeah, but I'm up at 5.
That's
true.
So I'm not
That's
crazy
true.
about that.
Do you do the alumni band?
I haven't done that in many, many years.
Okay.
Since they've gotten good and popular. You know, when we were in school, we sucked. You know, like it wasn't even worth going to the games. Those were the $5 tickets. If y'all remember those for Randy.
Oh,
team
yeah.
So,
Bad. Yeah.
so when I was in band and stuff, it was horrible, and the games were horrible, and we were losing to Rice and people like that. So the experience is not the same. So anyway, doing alumni band now, they put them at the very, very top of the upper deck.
Yeah.
And they always pick like the most, I guess,
Hot.
the hottest game, and it's because it's like the worst team that they can play to give us those kind of tickets. It's like 500 people. And so it's always like the first or second game. It's a 3 o'clock game. And it's at the... No.
You're like, no, thank
no,
you.
I'm not doing that.
no,
People are like
thank you.
passing out on these things and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I'm not, no. I'm not doing
I don't
it.
need an ambulance to
Yeah.
come get me up
Yeah.
at the
No,
top
thank
of the
you.
stage.
So I haven't done alumni band probably in 15 years or so.
Did you play in the band at Crockett?
I did.
You did?
I did,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
That's so
how
cute.
fun.
That's
Did
so
you play
cute.
Born on Manchac 68, greatest school in this your state, born of spirit, loyalty, Crockett High will always be, Davy.
I did. Yeah,
We didn't even go there, but we
I
knew
know,
that
we know our
song.
song. Yeah, it's a
Well,
yeah.
our brother and sister went there, and we went to every game.
We did.
She was a Texan, and he was a
Yeah.
football player. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so
they
And we went to Johnston.
right, I remember y'all were
yeah.
Johnston, and then y'all stayed at Johnston,
Mhm.
right?
We
Y'all
stayed,
graduated. Okay.
yeah. We're the freaks that stayed behind. We're the class of 89.
I don't know what our saying is, but I'm the year after. So you grew up in South Austin, obviously, and do you have siblings?
I am the youngest of 5.
Oh, there's 5 of us too.
Yeah, so I'm the youngest of 5, and they're all at least around 10 years older than me.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
basically being like
An only
an only
child.
child. And, you know, we all grew up in, you know, the latchkey. And so
yeah.
I really didn't, I had a very different experience than what my siblings did, and just how
Okay.
I grew up very much more hands off and like not
Hands
even
off.
knowing who I am or what I'm doing half the time. So it's kind of nice. But
Yeah.
but yeah, so they're all back in Austin, but yeah, they're all older.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
Okay.
yeah.
Are your parents still with us?
No, my father passed away about 10 years ago,
Mm.
and my mom passed away 2 years ago.
Oh, sorry.
And they were older. They had me in their 40s. So he was like 86, and she passed away 89.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
you know,
Wow.
they lived a long life.
Yeah.
That is a
long,
good life.
beautiful
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
But yeah,
oh,
it's
man.
different.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so different.
Yeah.
We're orphans as
Mhm,
well.
mhm.
Kathy.
Well, I don't know if we could really call us.
We are orphans. That's what we call it.
Okay.
It changes. It changes so
it changes
much.
everything, and it changes like holidays.
It
You know, it's
does.
not the everyday. You know, the everyday you go through, you're fine and you deal with it. But it's the holidays, or expecting them, you know, to come in for Christmas, or you know, or
Right.
doing the big Easter thing or something. So that's when it hits, and
Yeah.
that's always, you know, even this 10 years later for my dad or something.
Yeah.
It's the holidays, that the special things that you're like, I wish he could see it.
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
When watching your kids
Yes,
grow up and stuff like
yes.
that, it's like, oh, I really wish Dad knew, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and I've often spoken with Jody as like, I wish like I could write a book about like if you were here.
Yeah.
Like, and
Oh.
so it's like how different life would be.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
and I know that's just,
Wishful thinking.
yeah, wishful thinking. And
Well,
so it's very interesting.
You know, especially like for my father, he you know, he basically, he was born in 29. So it just his life experiences are so different than ours. And we just don't, I'm just now understanding so much of what he tried to convey or how he acted or how he reacted to different things. And it's now just making sense at this age. And I'm like, oh, I get it. I get why you would just lose your shit. Sorry, I'm a cusser. Lose your shit on a really small thing. It's because all these other things are piling up and piling up.
And they add up.
And so when you dropped something or broke something and you would, cuss or something and we're like, oh, what is his problem? Why is he so... why does he get so mad about the little things?
Right.
I'm like, I do that all the time. I break something or drop something, and I'm like, damn it. And so it's just understanding, them a little bit better now that they're gone.
Yeah.
Do you, Jody and I often say this, like with how things are going and the world going, and definitely like Texas sport sucking for a while and stuff. We're like, we're so glad our parents don't have to watch this.
Yeah, or like mom, the COVID thing would have taken her over the edge. That would have been so hard.
Well, my mom was alive during COVID, so she did really well. She never got it. We, we kept her in a bubble. Yeah. But it would be my dad with the politics today. He would be losing his shit right and left, and he's so he would be all over the place. He'd be the first one out there,
I
think
I'm so glad they don't have to experience some of these things.
It's So
it would have been too hard.
It would have been a lot. So I miss them, but I'm grateful,
that you had the time with them.
We did. They lived a really long time. They had a pretty good. They had their kids around them, so I think they probably had it about as good as anybody because they both passed with their kids there and everything, and it wasn't a long extended neither one of them. So it was. Yeah, I think it's about as much any of us could ask for.
For sure.
Okay, I have one more about parents.
Oh no.
Especially moms. It was like the witness of your life is not there. Like the person that knows the whole story is not there anymore. Did that?
Honestly, I think I was always closer to my dad. I think as Gen X and everything with both parents working, I don't know if y'all's, most of our both parents working. And so there was a little bit of a disconnect as much, especially, again, being the fifth of so many and just being more hands off. So I was always closer with my dad just because of personality types. Yeah. So that's the one, I miss my mom. I miss my mom because my kids are really, really close to her. I mean, they took it hard when she passed 2 years ago. But for me, it's always my dad is the one when I'm missing something or I'm thinking, gosh, I wish he were here just to hang out with or something. So it just depends on who you're closer to, I guess. But for me, it was my dad.
Daddy's girl.
Yeah, it
me
was.
Too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I don't think either of my parents liked me the best. So I was kind of like just the quiet one.
Yeah. She just wanted to.
Like, is Jody with us today?
Yeah. Did we leave her at the ballpark again?
I know. What were some things that you missed that you wish your kids had experienced growing up? Like roller skating. When we used to go to the roller rink and stuff like that. Just getting to have that freedom.
Or experiencing something in Austin that is like, I wish y'all could have seen that.
Yeah.
That was cool. Like Aquafest.
I would say Aquafest is a big one.
Yeah.
Because now they go to ACL, and I'm like, oh, that looks horrible.
It does to me, too.
It just looks
so crowded.
I'll drop them off, and like I'm their Uber for those days.
Yeah,
I'll
that's really
drop
good.
them off, and they'll pick them back up, and they text me.
Wow, Mom.
But I'm like, I'm not going to that thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I love Austin. I'm one of the ones who still really loves Austin. And I get really pissed off when people start, it's just not the same. We're going to leave. Whatever, go, fine. I know that a lot of things suck about Austin. I know the traffic sucks. I know it's gotten expensive. I know all these things, but I still really like Austin, and I really am amazed at some of the things that have come.
Well, and if you think Austin sucks, go to another town and then come back and let's have a conversation.
Absolutely.
Because traffic ain't that bad.
No.
Go spend an hour in Atlanta.
Exactly.
Go to Houston.
Also, the cost of living is crazy everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everything's
expensive.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I get very, territorial about my homes. So I guess, I don't even know if it's something big, because I think what we grew up with and what's so special about how we grew up is just the simplicity and the little things. I think the biggest thing, I don't know if y'all know this with your kids, our kids have had it rough. Our kids have the world they live in, the world they're growing up in. They're
It's
struggling.
hard.
It's hard.
Yeah.
One of the things
High
that
pressure.
really high pressure, so high pressure.
Oh, and so publicly.
Everything on. Can you imagine?
Oh my! Can you
imagine? I know exactly. No, are you kidding me?
I would have been canceled when I was in second grade.
Totally. That's exactly how I am. And so, my kids are just everything's on public display, and everything is being just completely from 5 years ago. It's like you said this or did this.
They're not allowed to make mistakes.
So it's the simplicity of growing up and spending all day, together, hanging out all day, just at the house watching MTV.
Oh, right. MTV.
Or just hanging out and walking somewhere and going to a movie and then coming back to somebody's house and making sandwiches because their parents weren't home. Just that we were basically feral, but we had each other.
So feral.
And we never had the stupid phones, and you never had, I mean, we had drama, but we had the safety that we didn't have. It was
drama stayed right here because nobody knew
Nobody
about
else
it.
knew about it.
Exactly. One of the things that sticks out is when my son, I think it was his 15th, 14th birthday, and all the boys came over after school, and we had a birthday kind of a small birthday party after school, and they're all hanging out in the kitchen, and these are the quote popular boys or whatever, the football and everything like that, and they're all standing around the kitchen. There's food in there. They're all on their phone, just looking down on their phone. I'm like, and that scene, I took a picture because that scene still stands out.
Yeah.
It makes me so sad for them.
It's so sad, and I think that's a big reason why they don't have. I mean, we have friends for 35, 40 years, and I don't see that. I mean, maybe your kids are different, but I just don't see it with all of our kids.
My kids are not technology, but that leaves them out on a different level. It's like they do not grab their phone.
Yeah.
They're like they don't really get on the computer. That's not their scene.
Yeah.
And so it's very isolating for them to be that way. Yeah. And so
Also, I think boys in particular, it's hard for them to, I mean, I'm making just a broad statement, but it's hard for them to organize things necessarily. Like,
You think?
Yeah. She's looking at me because I'm bad at organizing. But I can do it.
You're capable.
I'm capable of doing it. It just seems very difficult for them.
Well, and I mean, do you remember like a lot of the fun was planning stuff. Yeah. Like we would be like, okay, street party this weekend. Which street party? Where are we going to go?
Who's getting the
beer?
Yeah.
How are we going to do this? How are we going to plan? And I mean, we spent hours doing that. Now they're like,
I mean, we made invitations.
Yeah.
We drew invitations and went to go get them copied.
Yes.
And you would get your parents to take it to their work to get, hey, can you make 100 copies of these? I mean, it's the things like that because everything was done so organically and just so with input from everybody, and you did everything together. Yeah. So that's what I wish my kids had more than anything is that kind of friendship and that kind of just interaction that has sustained me, 30, 40 years later. And then they're still a big part of my life with the friends that I have. The friends that are, either still in Austin or not, but they're still friends from, my core friends are still the ones from junior high and high school.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So who's in your squad?
Yeah.
I have lots of squads.
You do.
She has so many squads.
You do too.
I have different kinds of squads. I have band squads, and then I have, the girl squad. But like my core girl squad is going to be like Laura, Roberts, Slayton, Kelly, Cartwright, Heather, Hardy. It's a weird group.
Oh my gosh.
Blaine Stansberry. And then we branch out when we do other bigger things and stuff like that. But that's probably the core girl squad. But I'm still friends with like all the band people and all the, I still see a lot of them. I just, again, depending on the situation, there's a lot of different squads.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
Did y'all raise your kids together, or did any of your squads? Do you have like a mom squad?
No, I didn't because my kids, I had kids before everybody else. So my kids are older and they're done you know, Laura still has like a 10-year-old. So,
Yeah.
Is
they
Laura
have some.
dating Royce?
Royce, he is.
I love
Yeah.
Marshall and Royce,
Mhm,
the
mhm.
Lemon boys. Yeah, that was we saw them at a reunion, and I was like, I love this match. I love it.
Yeah, they're adorable.
That's good.
Yeah.
They're
I love that.
adorable. Yeah.
Oh my god,
I like it when old high school people kind of run back into each other
It's
and
so
rekindle.
You know,
funny.
it is
But
funny.
like Kelly and
Brian. It's Facebook.
It's
It's Facebook. It's brought a lot of incestuous old high school couples back together, and it's
so funny.
You're single, I'm single. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. You know the fight song. I know the fight song. Come on, go Cougs.
Well, then you can reminisce about that.
And we go to the same reunion.
Well, what it does is it cuts out the first awkward dates. So you go
Yes.
automatically to date like
We already
5 or
know.
6.
We already
or,
know. It does.
So
It does.
You're not starting from day
Scratch.
1.
Yeah.
And that's where it's just yeah. So it's just easier to step into that.
Do you and your squads travel and go on girl?
Do you go to Heather's trip on Heather's?
I did not. No, it's just my work hasn't been, easy to get away from. I wish we tried to go last year. But she goes on several trips. She
does.
She just got back from Mexico,
Good
and
for
then
her.
she went to France.
Well deserved.
And,
Deserved.
Oh yeah.
Well deserved.
Heather,
Well deserved.
absolutely. So
Holy
she goes
moly.
on a lot of trips.
Yeah.
Most of us can't quite do that right
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah, right.
we'll do little trips and stuff like that,
Yeah.
little small trips. But yeah, we haven't done anything big yet.
What's
Hoping.
the company that you?
I work in the green industry, so right now I work for a wholesale grower. So it's the largest wholesale grower in the U.S. And so we have 15 farms, and I sell our plants, our trees, and so I'll sell to nurseries, landscapers, pretty much re-wholesalers
Nice.
in the Central Texas area. So that's my area. But I've been doing like horticulture stuff like this for probably off and on for about 15 years or so.
Oh,
I
wow.
would stay at home for until my daughter graduated.
Okay.
But I did do some like part-time stuff in between. But that's kind of my thing. Is
That's awesome.
Plants and trees and
Well, we need all that.
we need all that, and it's getting harder to do. It's getting harder to do around here. So
Yeah, it's so dry.
Water.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's so true.
it's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
It's a big scary deal.
It's a very scary deal.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Texas, not to get too political, but Texas is very, it's pro business and pro, selling shit kind of thing. So
Yeah.
the regulations to protect aren't always as good as they need to be for the long term.
Right.
Mhm.
So for development, big new projects and stuff like that, they're not, cities are pretty good about protecting, but like for statewide and stuff like that, and aquifers and replenishment, it's not always thinking forward.
Futuristically.
Yeah, they're thinking, okay, we need to, have our economy good now. You need to be able to build. You need to be able to expand. But we can't do that forever.
Well, and
Yeah.
I think it was I'm going to say Buda or somewhere in one of the towns between Buda and San Marcos
Like
or something,
Kyle.
where a big development had bought this land and they were going to start developing, and the city was like, we don't have water to
Yes.
sustain that.
Kyle.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was Kyle. maybe?
I don't know if it's Kyle or if it was a Wimber. I think it was a Wimberley development. I don't remember, but I know which
It's
one you're talking
Kyle.
about. Was it
It's
Kyle?
Mhm.
But I'm like, that's what people need to start doing. It's like, we can't sell you this land for you to put 1,000 houses on because we don't have the water infrastructure for it.
Yeah.
And they need to be responsible enough to tell people before they buy that land.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like mid-build, and they were like, "We have no water for y'all."
Yeah,
I was like, "Well, why did you approve it? Why did the city approve it?"
Right. Yeah,
knowing
that's
that they were
terrible.
in that situation.
Yeah. Right. Well, anyway. Well, where do you like to go around town now? Where are some of your stomping grounds?
I love, well, of course, the games. I love anything.
Yeah.
Do you go to all the sports or mainly football?
I love football, but I love baseball too.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So I love
Y'all can play.
I love going to baseball games. I was a certified cleat chaser growing up. So
we had tie on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I love go, but I haven't been too many. I'll go once or twice a year.
We tailgate there, so please stop by.
Oh yeah, I need
Left
to.
field. Yeah.
I need to.
Come join us.
But I don't go to much women's sports or anything like that. I haven't been to a basketball game in forever either.
Yeah.
But, mostly
mainly baseball,
baseball,
football.
Those squeaky
That's
shoes
kinda my
get to
thing,
me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, with the hearing aids, it's like, ay.
So do you like to eat at home mainly, or do you like to go out to restaurants?
Oh, go out.
Yeah. Where are your favorite restaurants?
I like to just go to different places. Like your hat. Like we love
Cristecca.
Cristecca. That's probably one of
We
our
interviewed
favorite.
her earlier.
We go there almost every weekend for brunch, the girls and stuff like that. Yeah,
That's
we
so
love
good.
that.
So good.
You know, Jack Allen's.
Yes.
We love the places like on Manchac, all the different little bars and places.
Yeah.
They have a lot of good places down
They
there.
do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'll go anywhere. I'll go anywhere if anybody's like, okay, this is what we're doing tonight.
Oh,
so
good. Good to know.
I spent a lot of years at home with kids, being the wife, being the mom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing that
You're
anymore.
ready to play.
So
You're ready
I mean, I'm generally pretty much always up to going and doing something.
Good to know.
Yeah.
And you're in my neck of the woods.
I know.
So, okay.
I know.
Well,
Maybe
let us know.
Maybe a little Dottie and Ted.
The funny thing, I was talking to John. He goes, "Boy, we spent a lot in October on restaurants and stuff." And I said, "Well, the funny thing is most of our friends are empty nesters now. They're not going home and cooking like a bunch of food.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, are you open for Monday? What about Wednesday? What about Friday?
Oh, it is.
You know, and it's like almost
nightly.
every day of the week you can find somebody that wants to go do something.
Yeah.
And honestly, it doesn't have to cost a lot because I don't know about you guys.
We
It's like
split everything.
we get small plates or just appetizers and a couple of drinks, and it's actually not bad. And what you can buy in groceries now, and then let it go bad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, so. I mean, we're not going fancy. We're just going out and getting happy hour drinks and not eating that much. So
yeah, that's how we are too.
Exactly.
We'll split something and we'll eat, we still take home containers.
Yeah,
and sometimes we leave it on top of our car.
Tomato.
Or we drop it in the restaurant.
We drop it all over the place.
So, what's a lickable plate for you? What's your favorite food?
I love a good pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good
Peter Pan pizza.
I love Detroit style.
I
still love Conan's. On my birthday,
oh my gosh,
I still get Conan's almost every
By
year.
Crockett?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Last Christmas, I had some more Crockett friends from out of town, and they're from California. And so there's about 4 of them in town, and they're at my house, and I live
right next to the Catalanos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I live like in basically Shady Hollow area.
Yeah.
And I was called up, Conan's like, hey, we can't drive. We're really drunk. Can somebody, I know we're out of the area, please, please, please. So the owner gets on the phone. He's like, I live near you. And he's a Crockedex. He's an alum. The person who bought it about 5 or 10 years ago. He's like,
who was it?
I don't remember his name. I'll have to give you his name. But yeah, he's younger. He's younger than us.
Okay.
Maybe about probably 10, 15 years or so. I mean, he's young. And he's like, I gotcha. I'm coming. I'll bring it out to you. It's on my way. I was like, thank you so much. We can't drive and we're just craving Conan's. Please bring us
Jerry Strader and Scott Least are the owners.
Oh my gosh.
That's the
Jerry.
original.
Yeah.
Jerry and Scott.
It was
How lovely.
It was great. You'll have to look on my Facebook
love the
page.
small. I love the small.
That's what I still love about Austin. Because things like that happen, and we're like, please. And he's like, no, just, pay it forward sometime. I'm like, okay.
That is awesome.
But love Conan's. Still love Conan's.
Yeah.
And I like
Jody, we have to go. I have not.
We're
been
gonna
to
go and do
Conan's
that.
since
We'll do that. They were like, everybody knows the rules. One bite.
That was so funny.
yeah, and I love a nice New York style pizza. So I'll eat any good pizza.
Okay.
If I ever
What's
just
the best
ate anything.
pizza in South, like where we live?
Again, it just depends on what you're craving. Because I really like Via 313.
Yeah, that's
love it.
I love Via.
And I still love Conan's. But I'll also just, if I want delivery, I'll just get a, Austin pizza.
Mr. Gatti's.
Yeah. I can't do like a Domino's Mr. Gatti's anymore.
Okay.
It's really hard for me to eat that stuff.
Yeah.
But I can
You
do.
get Jets.
I do like Jets.
Yeah, Jets is good.
I love Jets. It's down the street. So, yeah.
Oh, you have a Jets down the street?
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Right across from Vincent's.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. We go to Vincent's.
I love Vincent's.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so good. They're so nice there, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We go there.
Watch
a good
the
amount.
sports.
We go there. Vincent's. That area has just gotten so, like, you don't have to leave that area at
I
all.
know, yeah.
So.
That's really nice to have some
Bricks.
neighborhood
Have y'all been to
places.
Bricks?
I haven't.
No.
So that's in Slaughter in Manchac, right behind that Planet Fitness area over there.
Oh, okay.
That's another one. It's like Vincent's.
Yeah,
It's really
I
good.
have a Slaughter issue. I don't like to go down to Slaughter.
I don't go
It's too
past
far
Manchac,
Yeah,
but I will go to Manchac.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That feels like going like the same distance as driving to Dallas for me.
Oh, good gracious. It
I
is
don't go to
not.
35. I don't go anywhere near 35. I'll go all the way around Mopac before I do anything on 35.
Die 35.
Yeah.
So you were in the band. Do you follow any bands or music, or do you love music as much as you played it?
So one of the things that I love to do is I like jazz a lot. I like to go. There's a couple of do y'all ever go to jazz clubs? So there's a Monks and Parker, and then of course Elephant Room's been there forever.
Yes.
Love those places, and now that we're old enough, and I have friends that'll actually play in these clubs and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's really cool to go see them.
Oh, fun.
That's cool.
Monks is really love Monks. It's on
Where
the
is
east. It's on the
Monk?
east
Oh,
side.
okay.
It's like It's like this. It's like an old garage type thing that they've turned into like a little speakeasy, and
Oh,
you bring your own.
fun.
You bring your own drinks.
Oh, fun.
Parker's a little more highfalutin. It's under where the old spaghetti warehouse used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Down there.
Oh, yeah.
That one's a little nicer. And of course, Elephant Room. Same.
Yeah.
Elephant Room hasn't
Yeah.
changed.
But wasn't that always there?
Yeah, that's been there a long time.
Okay.
That's been there forever. And that's
Under
a great
Spaghetti
jazz club.
Warehouse?
But it wasn't always Parker's.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was
something
something-
else.
yeah.
It was something
I
else.
remember going there.
But
yeah.
basically, we're on an 80s tour of all the old 80s bands who are coming around because they need money.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
we've been seeing everybody because it's like, okay, we need to see them before they die.
Yeah.
So we've got this, okay, if they're coming, we're
Before
going
they die or we die.
either, at this point, I guess either, So we've been, like, this year we've seen, like, OMD and
Oh, yeah.
we saw Simple Minds.
Oh,
and
my
we
gosh,
say,
how fun.
oh, yeah. So Psychedelic Furs.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, my
yeah.
gosh,
So-
Shelly, you would be living your best
Oh,
life.
So
yeah.
anybody, if you ever want to do this, we're always
Oh,
looking for
good.
people because we can't always go to all of them. But yeah,
Do you go to, is it at Big Moody? I don't like that
I go to all of
venue.
them.
Okay.
I'll go to Big Moody. I'll go to ACL
Yeah.
Moody. I've gone to the Waterloo.
Yeah.
That one's a nice
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I'll go to any of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I'm in.
I
love
think
old
that sounds
music.
super fun.
I
Yeah.
know.
So,
oh, wow.
Like I said, we're
You're-
all kind
you're
of
a-
tired.
You're fun.
Well, again, I spent many years being just
So you said you-
focused on the
You
kids.
stayed home
Mhm.
with your daughter and son
Mhm.
until your daughter graduated high school.
Yes,
That's a long time.
it is a long time.
18 years.
Yeah, it is a long time, and I was.
What a nice thing that you did, and what a commitment.
Well, I feel like I was very lucky.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's not that many people can do that
Yeah.
financially. And then we didn't have big fancy things and we didn't go on big fancy trips, but I was able to stay home.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful for that. Those memories are probably some of the best of my life still. And as hard as it was and isolating at times and frustrating because,
Yeah.
you never have makeup on for a month at a time or something.
Yeah.
It was still some of the best
Oh.
memories and some of the best time, is that time. And that's when I miss the kids being little, it's before they started school, we were home and we're
Oh, yeah.
doing arts and crafts or going swimming. And so I'm very lucky that I got to do that.
Oh.
What a blessing to your kiddos that they had you home with them.
Did you parent with somebody from Austin?
Yes. So I married my high school sweetheart.
Okay.
He went to Crockett. He went to Porter.
Okay.
We were married for 30 years.
Okay.
And we're friends and,
Okay.
everything's good. We still talk. But it's, when you marry that young,
yeah.
things don't always,
Everybody changes.
everybody changes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
And so, we change and we move on, but we're friends.
Oh,
That's nice.
When did y'all separate?
Gosh, we've been divorced for 2 years. I think we were separated 5. So
Okay.
we're, about, It was all. I don't remember hardly anything in COVID time. It was all during all that time.
It was during COVID.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
wow.
yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, but you know.
Still friends.
We're
good.
fine. We're
Still
good. Yeah,
Nothing's changed.
No,
you just don't live in the same house
We
anymore.
just don't. Yeah, we don't live in the same house, and our kids are doing well. So
yeah.
But yeah,
so
all Crockett.
It's Cathy time.
It is.
Okay.
It
well,
is.
congrats. How
I know.
exciting.
It is. It's very.
Have you
exciting.
dated anyone since your divorce?
Yeah, I've dated, but I don't want to do the whole marriage and.
I mean, really. Why do we need to get married again?
I know.
If we've been married for so long.
And honestly, we're at the age where if you date somebody, we're all set in our ways, right? And so and I see it with friends who are doing this currently, trying to be, in a serious relationship, and it's like, oh no, I'm not doing that. Where they're trying to combine things and households and different kinds of things that they like. I could do that at 20, 22, whatever, but so I'm not, I see people, but I'm not really looking for anything other than having fun and friends and
adventures.
Yeah.
Well, I love that. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that?
Well, I do think there's a window. It's like, I'm going to go explore. I'm going to go engage and try things and do things.
Yeah.
And then if later on you're like, I need somebody, and it might be your gal pals.
Yeah.
It's
honestly, we've talked about it all the time. We're like, we just need to all move in together. And
agreed.
We talk
about
it all the time. About that.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a tiny house, and then you have like a almost like summer camp. Big house in the middle that you can
share one car.
We send each other listings when we see cool houses, like these big old houses or something. We're like, oh, look at this one.
And then you have like a caretaker that
one caretaker.
Make sure everybody's
set up.
taken care
it's
of.
So smart.
Yeah, it really is. I'm hearing that more and more. More people are starting,
especially with ladies,
or they're just finding like a ranch style house. with plenty of space.
There's quite a few ladies that live in Northwest Hills that have done that.
Really?
And it's been...
Or they take over one person's house that's already probably paid
and
for.
And they get rid of all their cars except for one, and they all help each other and drive each other.
It's like the Golden Girls.
It's like the Golden Girls.
I get it, I get it now. And
I'm down for it.
Totally there. Even my friends who are, married and they're like, my husband's, he won't be around forever. So I'm in. Just assuming that we'll be the ones around. So I'm like, okay, we'll keep you informed.
We'll keep you on the
list.
But you have to be vetted. Everybody has a specific duty.
We need you to make a $250,000 deposit today.
I think that's why so many people not so many people, what am I talking about? Why there are the multi-person marriages or whatever, where they have all the wives. Because it's like, well, this wife's really good at baking, and this one's really good at cleaning. This one's our great shopper, But then you don't need the husband part.
Well, I was going to say, you don't need the husband. Why do you even need him? I mean, you can have sex somewhere else. You don't have to have him in the house. Sorry.
So who would be on your laminated list if you were going to date?
Oh,
you knew this question was coming.
I forgot about this. Okay. Well, it hasn't changed much over the years, but it's my one and only still true love is Bono.
I remember.
He may be, a little old now and everything, but I still love him to death. And
he's super talented.
I just love him. I like musicians. So I still like Harry Connick Jr. I still think he's beautiful. I love his hands. I have a thing for hands. Beautiful hands. I like.
Did she mention the hands?
Yeah, did I mention the hands? I mean, he has these long piano hands.
And that jazzy voice.
That voice. Gosh. Okay, if I'm just talking about a fuckboy, it would be Chris Evans.
Okay.
I mean, he's just pretty, and you're like, okay, yeah, that's nice.
Get on.
Yeah. Chris Evans. I was like, 'cause I saw him on something the other day. I was like, oh yeah, he's still on the list.
Yeah, he's still on the list.
It used to be Colin Firth, but I think he's probably too old now. He might break a hip. But him in Pride and Prejudice, 1995, that's still the epitome of beauty.
It's like the goofy side of like he's in those, and he seemed a little goofy, and it's like that's hilarious.
He's endearing. He's very endearing. Yeah. Gosh.
Him and Hugh Grant getting in the fight.
Oh my God, that's the best thing ever.
It kills me.
That is the best thing. Yeah. Well, and it's funny because I saw them on an interview after that fight, and they were both there, and it was whoever, and they were asking him, like, did y'all have to, like, choreograph that? He's like, no, if this is two British upper class, middle-aged men fighting, that's how they would fight. I mean, we just fought, and that's what happened, It's just that's how we would fight.
I probably watched that 1,000 times because it just destroyed me how comical it was. I was like,
funny.
the comedy of it, like, oh, excuse me.
I know. And then they sing happy birthday.
So funny.
That's a great scene.
Oh my God.
Have you done any dating apps?
No.
Would you?
No.
You want to meet organically.
Yes.
And if it happens, it happens.
And if it happens, it happens. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have a full, beautiful life. If something happens.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I would be open to it, yes, if somebody fell in my lap. But
and brought their A game.
But I'm not.
And delivered Conans to you whenever
and a
you
Diet
wanted.
Coke, and I'd be happy. And it took me to games, and we went to go hear jazz.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my
gosh,
if they
had a suite at the games.
That's what I have now. So I'd have to be, it'd be hard. It'd be hard to go back.
Oh, yeah. No, once you get into the suites, it's like you can't.
I know.
It's painful.
It is painful, especially those first, 4 or 5
hot
games, hot games, and you're in the
Yeah.
suite. You're like, oh, I can't slum it again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank
and
you.
the food over there is so good.
It's better, it's like bar food. It's
I love
mostly,
bar food though.
We love bar food.
Well, there you go. But they have unlimited drinks, and I just like the air conditioning. I'll be honest. I just like the air
What's your
conditioning.
drink that you get there?
I love the bathrooms.
Oh,
Yes,
the bathroom.
yes, yes.
I will not use
thank
a
you
porta
so
potty.
much.
Yes,
I
yes,
do not
yes.
use
Thank
porta
you.
potties.
Well,
I will never
I
use a
will.
porta potty. I cannot do those. That's a
okay,
big deal.
fancy pants.
I know.
I am.
So I guess you're not
anti.
in. We don't need to get you a pecan.
No, she's not
I
going to do
just
that.
cannot. I'm a vodka girl.
Okay.
I'm a vodka girl, so any kind of vodka concoction I'm pretty good with.
Okay.
But I will drink a good margarita if it's a top shelf
Yeah,
tequila.
at this place.
Yes, absolutely. And
They're
They have
so
great
fresh
drinks.
and good.
well, and it's really about, how you feel the next day. So if you're not drinking the good stuff, you feel it.
you know it.
And
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
you're drinking, it's worth it getting,
Yeah.
the higher end stuff, because then you feel fine.
Yes.
But so a cheap I can't do it.
Oh,
Can't do
thanks.
well anymore.
Yeah.
That's college
Yeah.
days.
Oh, good
I
for
guess
you.
I
Yeah.
need to.
Yeah.
I guess I need to grow up.
I can't because it hurts. It
No,
just,
it's
I
painful.
can't function. So yeah.
Oh.
No, I get that. I will have some regrets sometimes for sure. So if you were going to go on a date, what would be a dream date for you?
So I like people that are passionate about something. So it doesn't have to be something specific. I mean, like if they like something or they're really into something,
Shelly
I
loves
want to go and do. You show me what your world is.
I
You show what you
know.
like to do. You show me what you enjoy, and you tell me about it. So I don't really care. I just want to do
Yeah.
and experience.
And if somebody's exciting, it could be like, I love to shovel manure and put it around the trees. If they're excited about it, I'm like, okay,
yeah.
let's
Yeah.
go.
I was like, what if it's something really weird?
Well, of course, I could do an audible at that time and say, yeah, I can't do that. But in general, it would just need to be somebody passionate about something other than themselves,
Yeah.
and something outside of themselves.
What if they were
Right.
like, I would really like to go to every A&M game?
Then I'd say bye.
That's a red flag.
My red flag is, I'm sorry, my 2 red flags are Aggies and MAGA. So, but, pretty much combine those two. I can put up with a lot, but I cannot do MAGA and or Aggie.
So there's an X.
Yeah. Big X. Big X. So
I love that
tracks.
I think that's
can't do it.
I think what you're saying are some extremists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Aggies are extreme.
Yeah.
They can be. Some of them are very sweet. I have some friends that are Aggies. They can be very, very sweet.
I have friends in the fact
I think when
my
they
industry.
recognize
in your industry, yeah, it is.
That's
It
all
sure
Aggie.
is. Yeah.
when they can recognize the extremeness of it.
Yeah.
That's when they can make jokes about their own
Yeah.
cults.
Oh, God, don't get me started.
What do your kids do?
So they are both, so my daughter is still in school.
Yeah.
And then my son, he went to school in Boston. He went to Emerson and he came back. And right now he's kind of just trying to figure out if he's going to go to grad school or if he's going to go, do real work, like a job. They don't really know at this point because
it's hard to get a job.
It's hard to get a job. And right now things are a little,
a little
wonky.
A little wonky.
So
very wonky.
Yeah. So
oh man.
Do you want them to stay in Austin or
No,
do you
I want them to go wherever they go.
If they travel and all of that?
Because I could go visit them.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if it's a cool place.
Do you get to travel with work?
I do, but it's nothing fun. I mean, so I go to the different farms and different places, but
nice.
I mean, it's not like it's farms. It's not exciting or anything. So yeah, I mean,
there's some cool small towns. Right?
There are some cool small towns. One of them is up near like Mineola and Lindale and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a long drive, and it's very. Like, there's been a few times when I'm driving and I'm like, I think I'm in deliverance country because my app is sending me somewhere that I don't, I'm not seeing civilization. So it's not exactly metropolitan type travel.
Yeah.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah. That's rural.
Yeah. So it's, I do, but nothing fun.
Not much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
Yeah, it's not exciting. It's not something you would admire.
Oh my gosh. Where are places that you've traveled that you really loved?
I like big cities. I love if I had to move into another big city, I would love Chicago.
Oh my gosh, Chicago.
Even with the cold winter?
I don't mind. We lived up in Michigan for a couple of years.
Oh, that's very
when
cold.
My husband was in grad school, and it wasn't the cold. It was fine.
How is Michigan?
Beautiful.
They have good water.
Beautiful.
They have their water stable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And they have the fall colors. They have all those lakes around there. Like you can get a really pretty little lake house and stuff like that. We took the kids up about 10 years ago and drove them around just like all the beach sides of
nice.
the hand, whatever, and saw all the different kinds of lighthouses and stuff like that.
Wow.
I mean, it's just a thing you
beautiful.
don't realize how pretty it is up there.
Oh yeah.
So,
it's like postcard pretty.
It is.
Yeah.
So I could totally do. In fact, I wouldn't mind moving northeast at some point.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm tired of the heat.
You're tired of the heat. Maybe
the
you could
heat
just
is
get a little
hard.
cottage up there.
I'm tired of
in
the
the
heat.
summer.
So if the
Heat
kids
is
move,
hard.
I would follow them.
Yeah.
Sure.
If they went somewhere cool.
Yeah.
If they went somewhere cool.
If they went somewhere cool, I'd follow them.
You're tired of the heat.
I'm tired of the heat.
It
I mean,
does
I
get
love my
to be a
friends. I
little
love this place, but I would certainly consider it
Mhm.
if they went somewhere cool. And if they had kids.
Yeah. Chicago.
I'd
What
love
do you do when you're in Chicago?
I just
so much.
everything, just
yeah,
all the
the
things that we
food.
don't,
The food. The pizza.
the pizza, the botanical garden.
Yeah.
I mean, anywhere I go, I try to go see the botanical gardens of any cities I go to.
Interesting.
Oh, that's
So
fun.
you've always been into plants and
I guess it kind of like I majored in music. Yeah, that's a bust. But and then I got married and had kids. So the plant thing kind of just came because I was home with the kids and I lived in a small town and that was something for us to do.
yeah.
And I just got into it and just did more and more with it and started, studying with it and stuff. So it just kind of happened. But between that, I rescue as well, dogs and stuff like that. So between those two things, that's what
Oh
a
my
lot of my time
gosh.
is.
Oh my gosh, I was going to tell you, you rescue dogs.
Yeah.
You have how
How many dogs?
Right now, I only have 4.
only? What's the max number you've had in the past?
The max number was probably about 10.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. So we started rescuing as a family 30 years ago with Vizsla. And that's a sporting dog. It's a pointing dog, Vizsla. And
what do they look like? The real skinny ones?
The real skinny and the redhead. They're kind of this color. They look kind of like Weimaraners, but they're a little smaller. Started with them, ran the rescue for all of Texas for them for about 5 years.
Oh, my gosh.
Then we moved, and then we started doing the German Shorthair Pointer rescue and lab rescue. And now I kind of just freelance. It's like whoever's kind of needing somebody. So
oh, my gosh.
I'll just foster whoever is like looking for the most, pathetic case or something like that. So I'll foster. But right now I have 4 of my own. So
wow.
Yeah.
Does that song, that commercial, In the Eyes of the Angel, does it just really like hit you so hard? I hate that commercial.
Do you let all those dogs sleep with you?
No. Well, no. So the ones that I have right now I have 2 younger ones. They're just about a year old. And then I have another one. He was, he's about 12. He was probably a bait dog. He was found in Bastrop. He has all his teeth ground down.
What's a bait dog?
For pit bull fighting.
Oh,
so
no.
they use certain types of dogs because certain types of dogs won't fight back.
That's terrible.
And so hounds are one of them. Hounds are also used in experiments a lot because they have a very high tolerance of pain. So beagles and any kind of coonhounds or, foxhounds and stuff like that. Hounds are used for that kind of purpose a lot. So this guy, he was found, but he has a tattoo and he has his teeth filed down and he has a bunch of scars on his face. So most likely he was a bait dog. And so
he has a tattoo.
Because they're tracking, either he was for experimenting or for fighting because he has numbers. So, but the main telling part is the filing down of the teeth.
Cathy, how do you do that? That's so sad.
You just do it.
How do you find the dogs?
Just all the different rescues are out there. And right now, the economy's so bad. There's so many dump dogs in Texas. And again, because of Texas is a property rights type state, they consider animals just property. So there's very lax laws for cruelty and neglect and everything like that.
Why aren't those people arrested?
We don't have tough laws. Our laws are not
terrible.
They don't do anything to them. So the dogs are just being dumped right now so badly. So many dogs that were adopted out from during COVID when they were trying to clear all the shelters and everything got dogs. All those dogs are back out in the system or just roaming the streets. So there's so many private rescues that are out there trying to take up the difference. And so there's always somebody who needs help.
So do you just Google animal rescue?
Well, so I could send you best place to start would be Austin Pets Alive.
Oh, right. Okay.
They always need help and they're a very well organized.
They're very well organized.
If you like a certain breed, every single breed has a specific rescue for it. So if you're into, like I said, I did German Shorthair Pointers and Vizsla and labs. All of them have their own rescue groups that specifically try to pull those dogs from shelters and houses that don't want them anymore. But then there's a one that I'm helping right now. It's called Jack Jack's Pack. And they're a street dog rescue. So they're actually, because like if you call the city of Austin right now and say there's a stray running around, they won't come and get them anymore. They're so full.
They won't even get it if you're like, my kid's outside.
No. So they won't come and get them. And if you save that dog and say, you call them and say, I want to bring them to the input, they won't take them right now. So there's so many strays right now. There's so many street dogs. So this Jack Jack's Pack is a private organization that's run by this amazing family, and they go out and trap these dogs and bring them into fosters. And so
that's so wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, this is just, again, this happens with people who just start with usually like one dog, and then they start helping, and then they start. So now she has this. Her name is Sasha. She's amazing. She has this little network of people that use drones. They use these professional traps. Yeah. She'll be out for 24 hours straight trying to catch the certain dogs because it's on a highway or they're in an area where they're being abused and or, hurt.
Does she put herself in danger getting those?
Oh yeah, she's tough. She's
well,
tough.
and she goes on people's property. Yeah. There was a dog that was a bait dog that was a poodle.
Oh yeah.
That they had painted. Remember? And like the entire rescue community like lost their mind. It was up near Hutto, and we went out and drove around and to help find the dog, and we spotted it on the everybody. I mean, it is a well-oiled machine.
It really is,
and it was
amazing.
like it's on the property right there, and then like 40 cars are driving around trying to find this dog, and it was so sad. Oh, it was heartbreaking.
That's so sad. People
I was
can
like,
be so cruel.
I mentally, I was like, I can't do. I cannot.
It's just something I've been doing for so long, and people always ask me, how do you not keep every dog?
I know.
Well, dogs are like people. You like some of them, you love some of them, and you become soulmates, but some of them you're just like, okay, bye. you know? So dogs, and the more you keep, the less you can help by fostering.
Right.
It's harder to foster than to adopt. So, you try to adopt as many. Now, of course, I've had many foster fails, but it's. I mean, I just see it as something we do, and the kids have been really active in it, and they help whenever they can, and so we've always done it. We've just always had extra in the house. We've always had extra,
When you have fostered,
the Sigurds do cats.
Oh wow! When you have fostered animals and they have maybe some attachment issues or behavior issues because they've been tortured or. When you travel, do you have like people that'll come that also work with foster dogs?
So my kids do it.
Oh, okay.
But
so
there is a network. There is a network. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can generally in that. So that's sometimes what I'll do is if I don't want to have a long-term foster, you can temp foster when people are going out of town for Thanksgiving or Christmas, or they have a surgery coming up, but they'll take them back. So that's a good way of easing into fostering too, is doing temp fosters. It could be just a weekend thing.
Exactly.
So they have, within whatever group you're in, there's always people that you can count on generally to help you out in a bind like that.
That community is impressive.
Yeah.
So when you had the 10 dogs, do you have like a very large home?
So when I had the 10 dogs, it was back when we lived in the small town, Flatonia, and we lived on the park, and we had a big like laundry room. So all the crates would be in the laundry room. I mean, I was home. I was home with the kids.
Yeah.
My kids were, they were the test dummies for the dogs, if they were aggressive or not. Yeah. And so I was home, so I could do it. I could do, if I needed to, do kind of staggering of when they ate or when they came out or whatever like that. So yes, it was a lot of work, but I could do it at the time, and I was younger. I mean, I was in my 20s, so
I mean, gosh,
early 30s.
Such a giver.
So
I know.
I like dogs, but
that's incredible. So that is incredible.
That is lovely.
It is like so kind.
It is so kind.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Like I can't say no.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't walk away.
I can't.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've been in the car with kids or friends, and I'll see, and we're like turning around, and the kids know that's just what you do. And so now they'll bring animals home that they had. They'll bring animals home that they found, like at the parking lot or something at work. My daughter had a cat the other day she was about to bring home, or she had brought in a little pit bull a couple of years ago that she had that somebody dumped at work, and my kids will do the same thing. So we just know that's what you do. You just do it. You just,
It's really sweet.
We figure it out later.
Yeah.
So I had this professor at UT and for children's lit, and she would, when she saw a possum that had been hit on the side of the road, or I guess they could have been playing possum, but I think they were dead. She would go into their pouches and pull out the babies, and then she would nurse them, and then you would be sitting in her, no, not nurse like her milk, but you would be sitting in her class, so she would be, talking about children's literature, and then you just see this teeny tiny paw coming down her hair because she would wear them in her hair, the little baby.
Did you have that professor?
No, but we
it was cute. It was an education.
Where we live, we get possums, we get squirrels, and so we've had possums in the house. We've had possums that we've rescued in our house. We've had owls. We've had
birds.
We've had. We so my daughter actually did work for the wildlife rescue for a while,
wow.
and so she did a lot of that rehabbing and stuff. So when a possum, like my dogs will try to kill possums or whatever, so we'll always have to get them away from them and stuff. So we will put anything in our house.
I don't think I've ever seen. I've seen online, but never in real life, a baby squirrel. I've only seen them.
They're little bitty. They look like rats. Yeah. We've had all those things in our house.
I think they're like narwhals. I'm just kidding. John thinks that narwhals are fake. So. Wow. Well, you're inspiring me. If I can't at least foster, I could at least maybe donate some time to Pets Alive. Also, Pets Alive.
Well, there's always things that they need
and donations.
Towels, towels.
Always have so many
bedding,
towels.
any kind of bedding. And what I'll do every once in a while is like, if I know I'm going to make a run up there, I'll just put a thing in the next door or something. Say, hey, I'm going up to APA or I'm going up to Wildlife Center. Do you have towels? Do you have sheets? Do you have blankets?
Because you can't donate sheets and bedding because nobody wants your bed lice.
So so that's something that everybody can do. And in fact, one of the coolest things that I do is that I save jeans from people, because the wildlife rescue, you have to get on their website. The wildlife rescue, they use jeans for the raccoons. Oh, so they tie them on the end, and then they hang them on their little fences, and then they'll get in the jeans, and that's kind of like their little
pouch.
Their little pouch.
Oh my gosh,
that's
how
so cute.
So
I wish there was a really good list of all the things in your household where they can be donated easily. That's a really
great idea.
Yeah, so, because there's things. There's a place near here. It's like reused. Like if you. It's a reuse place, but it's like art supplies and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
but you have to like schedule a meeting with them, and they go through all your supplies, and they are now,
yeah,
and
it's like
picky. I don't have 4 hours for you to tell me that my donation is crap.
Well, and that's how I figure is that there's always something that if I can't, if I don't have the time for a foster right now, or if I don't have extra money to, do whatever, that's something you can always do. Is like I even went and picked up a little those little Tykes type playground stuff, and then whenever those are free on the neighborhood organization thing on the Facebook, I'll go pick them up because they love them at the wildlife center, because the raccoons, they love to play on them.
Mm-hmm.
What are they? The little Tykes, the little plastic little Tykes, like slides and the little cars. They love to play with the little cars.
So you should, when Kate's done with all that stuff, tell her you'll donate it.
Yeah. So I just find places for, if it's like, that's something I can do.
Where can this be rehomed?
Yeah.
I know Bernadette does a lot of that as well.
I
it's
love
like
that.
I
you
think
are
that's
educating us.
Yeah. Wow.
Steward of the earth.
I know.
All the animals.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Well, this has been already an hour, and I've learned so much.
I know.
And I just wish the best for you, and I hope that we'll hang out and get to go and do all your fun stuff.
Yeah, let's go.
And please keep us posted. If you see, please share. Here's a list of things that people can donate.
Yeah.
I know at Pets Alive, walking the dogs is a huge thing while you're walking the trail. And I've noticed their numbers have declined, and I've seen people with like 30 dogs, and it's like, oh, we need to get those volunteers back. We've gone and done the cleanup days, cleaning out all the stalls and stuff like that.
That would actually be really cool, y'all, if y'all did something through adjacent, like did an outreach, and then we all do the training, because you have to do training at these different places and do the training together, and like maybe we always do it once a week or something. I mean, I think that would be great.
So
you could bring all the people.
So you don't want us to keep doing drinking things? You want us to do
I think we could do other things. We could drink. You can always drink after.
Well, we'll go to Deep Buddy after.
Absolutely. I mean, you can do both. It's not one or the other.
We're not limited here.
It's not one or the other. Absolutely.
Well, this has been great.
Wow,
Thank you so much for coming all the way north.
Oh, no problem. No problem. I'll go thrifting now.
Do you know how we sign up?
Yes.
How do we sign up?
Texas.
Yeehaw!